History meets haunted here at the Drummond Hill Cemetery, and we've been given the opportunity to find out just what happens at nightfall at one of Canada's most historic graveyards.
We're getting ready for our cemetery tours, something that we do every October associated with the Niagara Falls History Museum, and it gives an opportunity for the public to come and experience the Drummond Hill Cemetery in a way that's quite unique. Drummond Hill Cemetery opened in 1799, so right there that tells you an awful lot. It's a very old cemetery. It's quite a large cemetery as well. It's still active to this day. The people who have been buried here makes it quite famous. People like Laura Secord, who you'll meet on our tour, and it's also the location of the Battle of Lundy's Lane, a part of the War of 1812.
And how will the tours be led?
The tours will be led by an individual named William Dalton, who is a historic person who is caretaker and sexton of the Drummond Hill Cemetery. He leads the tour because it's his diaries, that give us the information for the tours. He kept a detailed diary of all the individuals he buried here at the cemetery, and it's those people that we're bringing to life.
Claire, can you tell us about the great Laura Secord?
Absolutely. Laura Secord was an amazing Canadian heroine, the most famous Canadian heroine of all. They did a survey a few years ago. During the War of 1812, she walked a distance of about 20 miles or 32 kilometers to warn the British about an impending American attack, which they managed to turn around on the Americans and beat them at their own game. So it was a good victory, and she went largely unknown in her lifetime, but has gained a lot of fame later on. And of course, this year being the 200th anniversary of her famous walk, she's gotten a lot more notoriety this year too.
What will you be discussing during your vignette?
I do a little dramatic vignette as Laura Secord and discuss her moment of revelation when she realized where she had to go and what she had to do to warn the British about the impending American attack. Sort of how she transformed from a normal person to what we then later would consider a hero, because she made that step.
Our tours are all about people who are buried here primarily or somehow connected with the cemetery. So the tour guide leads them around the cemetery, pausing at graves, and we have volunteer actors who come out and portray that individual. So while you're learning about their life, you're actually standing on their grave. Some of them are about the Battle of Lundy's Lane and aren't necessarily about people who are buried here, but about the event that took place on the grounds of the cemetery.
Can you give us the details of the event?
Certainly. So that's the Drummond Hill Cemetery Tours run by the Niagara Falls History Museum. You need to purchase tickets in advance by calling the museum or coming in person. Tickets are $13 each, and we have tours every Friday and Saturday. So that's October 11th and 12th, 18th and 19th at 7, 8, and 9 p.m.
If you'd like to take part in this year's tour and learn more about our rich local history, you can purchase your tickets by visiting the Niagara History Museum or by calling 905-358-5082. Reporting for The Source, I'm Carolyn LoConte.